What if I told you that one moment, just one conversation, was enough to completely change everything? Because what happened between Meng Na and Ma Xiaoyu wasn't supposed to go this way. It wasn't planned. It wasn't controlled. And it definitely wasn't something fans were ready for. Before we get into it, I want you to do something. Pause for a second and tell me in the comments. Backhand index pointing right. Do you think this was genuine emotion, or just something for the cameras? Type real or scripted. I want to see what you think. Now let's talk about what really happened. It all started like a normal moment. Calm. Controlled. Nothing unusual. Ma Xiaoyu began speaking, and at first, it didn't feel intense. His tone was steady. His words were measured. But there was something underneath it. Something heavier. You know that feeling when someone is saying something simple, but you can tell there's a deeper meaning behind every word? That's exactly what this felt like. And as he continued, the atmosphere started to change. Not suddenly. Slowly. Almost unnoticeably. Because while he was speaking, the camera caught something else. Meng Na. At first, she looked composed. Listening. Focused. But then, there was a shift. Her expression changed, just slightly. Her eyes didn't move the same way anymore. It was like she was trying to stay calm, but something he said had already reached her. And fans picked up on it instantly. Because this wasn't the kind of reaction you rehearse. This was the kind you try to hide. Now here's where everything became impossible to ignore. As Ma Xiaoyu kept talking, there was a moment, brief but powerful, where his voice softened. Not dramatically. Not enough for everyone to notice. But enough. Enough for Meng Na to react. Her lips pressed together. Her eyes dropped for a second. And then, she blinked a little too fast. You know that moment. The one right before someone loses control of their emotions. And just like that, everything changed. Because no matter how hard she tried to hold it in, she couldn't. The tears came. Not loudly. Not dramatically. But quietly. Real. And that's what shocked people the most. Because this wasn't a performance. There was no build-up. No dramatic music. No scripted breakdown. Just a real reaction, happening in real time. Now think about this. Actors cry on camera all the time. But this? This didn't feel like acting. There was no perfect timing. No perfect angle. It felt unguarded. Like something slipped through. And fans immediately started asking the question. What exactly did he say? Because whatever it was, it hit her deeply. And here's the part that made everything even more intense. Ma Xiaoyu didn't react the way people expected. He didn't panic. He didn't try to stop her. He didn't interrupt. He just watched. Calm. Quiet. Almost like he knew this moment was coming. And that detail? That's what really got people talking. Because if this was unexpected, wouldn't he have reacted differently? Wouldn't there have been confusion or concern? But instead, there was stillness. And that stillness made the moment feel even heavier. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever heard something so personal, so real, that you couldn't hold your emotions back, no matter where you were? That's what this looked like. Not something staged. But something felt. And fans started replaying the clip over and over again. Looking for clues. Trying to understand what was really behind that reaction. Because sometimes, what's said isn't even the full story. It's how it's said. The tone. The timing. The connection between two people. And in that moment, everything aligned. Now here's the truth. We don't have a full explanation. No official statement. No clear answer. Just a moment. A moment that felt too real to ignore. And maybe that's why it's hitting people so hard. Because in a world where everything feels controlled, this didn't. It felt human. Unfiltered. Unexpected. So now I'll ask you again. After everything you've seen, everything you've heard, do you think this was a real emotional breakdown? Or something carefully planned for attention? Drop your answer in the comments, real or scripted, and tell me why. And if you noticed something others didn't, I want to hear it. Because sometimes, the smallest detail changes everything. And this moment? It's one people won't forget anytime soon.